The Google Pixel Fold just got better. Hey everyone, so listen, we just got a December feature drop for the Pixel phones, and it's been a very good feature drop this time. And I just want to talk about some of the things that actually made the Pixel Fold a much better device. So if you were on beta, then you know the things that I were already talking about. But if you wasn't on beta, these new features just hit your Pixel, and I think that you will enjoy them. So let's talk about one of the major features, and that's the aspect ratio. Google finally jumped on board like all the other OEMs and added a way to stretch the apps that really don't fit in the landscape orientation or the portrait orientation. So it gives you that stretched app that I really don't like too much, but I really wish that Google would have put more pressure onto developers to develop these apps and say, hey, you know, if you want this app in the store, then you're gonna have to make a tablet version because blah, 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 underline this and underline that. So I really wish that that was the route, but this is the fix for now, right? So people who complained about it and saying that you can do this on the Galaxy Fold or other folds, we now have it on the Pixel. So the Pixel is in line with everyone else with stretch apps. All the apps that stretch aren't always good. They don't really look that good, but at least you can have it full screen if you want it. And then on top of that, Google allows you to pick different sizes of the app, so you don't have to have it all the way stretched out. You can have it, you know, a certain way that still kind of looks like a normal app, or you can just have it completely stretched where it's like a full app. So you could just find that feature. They used to have it in a section by itself under the display part, but it looks like they moved it, and it's like pretty much in every app. So you go to that app and then you can go ahead and just change it inside that app. Or when you have an app that's not stretched, it will suggest it in the bottom right hand corner, and you can click it and then it takes you there straight to it. And then you can go ahead and make it full screen or whatever ratio you choose, because there's variations of different ratios that you can choose. You choose it and then you just hit open and the app will like relaunch and it'd be full screen or however you actually wanted it. So that's a really good feature to have. So yeah. The other great feature is it's called Continue Apps. Now, this doesn't work with a lot of apps. It just works with certain apps. I do not have a list of what apps it actually work with, but I do know one app that I use that it works with flawlessly is actually YouTube and a bigger version of it, and then continues like that and stuff from the outside screen to the inside screen. And there's various apps that can do that, but you know, that would have to be between apps that you use, because the apps that I use may be different from the apps that you use. So it's like one of those situations where you're gonna have to just see if the app that you actually use will open up, and you'll be able to continue using it on the inner screen if you were using it on the outer screen. So that's like a hit and miss with that. So like I said, somebody may have a long list of apps that actually work doing that, but I'm not the guy that's going to go find out what apps work, because as long as the apps that I use work, I'm kind of okay with that. You know, I'm not going to sit here and try to find all the apps that do that. Just not that type of person or YouTube channel. So yeah, but Continue Apps is a really dope feature. It is on by default, so you don't have to worry about turning it on. I remember in the beta, we had to actually turn that on, and we get to choose. But now I guess Google decided that, hey, let's not give them the option, because it was kind of like buggy. It was really buggy in the beta. So I guess not having an option is a lot better, because I mean, who wouldn't want it to work by default anyways most of the time, you know, especially if you're watching a YouTube video, like, oh, I got a fold, let me open it up, bigger screen. Now look, I'm not gonna talk about all the features that came on the Pixel. So what I'm gonna do is put up a little thing up here on the screen where you can see all the features that actually came to the Pixel Fold, and you can just pause the video and kind of look over that sheet if you want. But I just wanna talk about some of the ones I really like. And another one they actually added was dual screen, where you can actually take a picture of somebody and let them see themselves on the other side of the screen while you're looking on this side taking a picture. I find that really, really dope, so the person actually can see how they look when they're composing the shot, or when you're actually composing the shot, because like, you're the photographer, right? So then you're just telling them where to move at, and you see them and they see themselves and everything like that, and then you can take the picture. I find that a really useful and dope feature that they added to the Pixel. So I'm definitely, if you're one of those people who like taking pictures a lot, like my mom, then that'd be a great feature or whatever like that. So I think like I could probably hand my mom the you know, the Pixel, right, and see that she's actually taking a good shot. But like, mom, hold on, mom, let me move right here because you got me lined up all wrong. So it's pretty dope. So when you hand it to somebody who don't know what they're doing, you can see exactly what they're doing. and you can get a good picture every single time. So big feature, man. Big feature. Another great feature I want to talk about, and it's just not the Pixel Fold. This is like all the Pixels, by the way. And that's a feature where you can actually use your Pixel Fold camera as a webcam. And this goes all the way down to like the 6A or 5A. It goes pretty far, okay? So with that being said, it's very easy to do. You just take your Pixel and you just plug it up to your Mac, which I use a Mac. If you have Windows, it's the same exact situation. You plug it up, and then you're gonna go down to your, gonna swipe down from the notification shade, and then you're gonna see where it's gonna say connection type or whatever. You're gonna click on that, and you're just gonna click on webcam. Instantly, it works as a webcam, just like that. You ain't gotta download nothing, you ain't gotta do nothing extra. You just plug it up, scroll down, click on webcam, done. If you don't know how to do that, just, I don't know what to tell you, but that's how you do it. Now, you might be like, well, it ain't popping up. Well, you do need to open up a webcam app like StreamYard, maybe FaceTime, Google Meet, or anything that you're using. And then in that app, you would make sure that I got a Mac Mini, so it will just recognize my pixels automatically because I don't have a webcam. But if you have like a MacBook, you would have to change it from their FaceTime HD camera to the Pixel camera, and then you'll be able to go ahead and just use that as a webcam. And that's how easy it is. It's that simple. That feature is tripled down to like a lot of pixels, probably all the pixels that I know of, but definitely really cool feature. We finally can use it as a webcam, but you have to have it connected USB Type-C, obviously. So yeah. Now I want to say that I had this Pixel Fold since August, and I want to say that the hardware so far has been holding up. I haven't had any I don't have any major problems with the fold mechanism or anything like that. It still folds flat. I just want to say one thing about that folding flat is that now everyone else, or most people that I know of, have a hinge that's like that snaps, and the ones that don't, if you don't have a hinge that snaps, then that means you just have to open it up all the way. A lot of people take their Pixels and they pretty much stop it right here or whatever like that, and then they say that it doesn't really open flat when they open it like that. But it has one of those type of hinges where you just gotta, just open it up all the way and then it goes flat. So I have zero issues opening up this flat like here, like that. So you just open it, and you don't have to put any force, you just open it. But most people are opening it like this and saying that they don't feel comfortable opening it all the way, which I don't really understand, but the hardware is still great on this. It doesn't really have an issue. I don't have any scratches or anything like that on my camera right here. There's really no scratches here. I don't normally use a case, but when I'm in the car, I put this on because I use MagSafe. So sometimes I just get in the house and forget to take it off because I try to keep the case in the car, but I'd be rushing out the car so fast, I'd be like, whatever. So it is a nuisance. So I can't wait till the standard G2, oh my God, you know what I'm talking about. I can't wait for the standard to come for these devices next year, so I don't have to worry about getting MagSafe cases and stuff like that. I just set it up there because I don't like really rocking cases. I'm really, I'm really a skin guy. This is what I like to have. So being able to place my phone on a MagSafe charger just like this would be so much better. So hopefully we get the G2 wireless charger on all the phones next year. I hate to keep bringing this up or whatever every review that I do, but I do like to kind of tell you about the battery and stuff like that. I'm just going to briefly say this. The battery is still all day for me, just like it was out of the box. No issues. That's it. I did want to mention one more thing that Google did add into all the Pixels, just not the Fold, but that's repair mode. So you already know what repair mode is. So if you ever need to go service your device, you can put in repair mode and it locks up all your important data. So the people, whoever needs to work on it, can work on a device, fix your screen or whatever it is, and they only have access to certain areas and none of your data and stuff like that. So repair mode is here for Pixels, so that's a good thing. Meaning that if the Pixels got it, that means everybody who has Android is going to get it as well if they didn't already have it, because whatever's baked into Pixels is normally, transferred over to all Androids, except for like the special baked in Google features that Google's like keeping to themselves. So yeah, repair mode is now here for you guys that need it. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is pretty much the OS and the smoothness of it. Google, as always, they age like fine wine. Some people say it don't, but I want to say that for me, being a Pixel user, it is 100% true. I've been using Pixel for a long time, and my Pixels always get better, you know, especially with feature drops and added features. The AI, the AI. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, the AI, right? Because before, you know, there wasn't AI in these Pixels, but now it is. The AI is improving, the OS is improving, the smoothness, the cameras improve, just everything improves. Google does a really good job with the OS, so you can always kind of expect the Pixel to get better with the OS updates and the smoothness of it and everything like that. You know, I never had a Pixel and it just got worse the more I used it. I mean, the only thing that would degrade is battery life, and we all know if you need to replace your battery, just go replace it and you got a brand new running phone. And that goes for any phone, really, just not Pixels. But yeah, I want to say that the OS has been great and Google has been doing a lot of refinement to it. So like I say, there's a lot more changes to the December feature drop, and there's a lot of videos explaining every little detail about it, and you can just check those out. I just want to talk about some of the most important ones to me that I thought was pretty cool, and I feel like I would use them in my day-to-day. So I want to say that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about today about the Pixel Fold. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and please share the video, because every little bit really helps the channel. I'm such a small channel and I'm really trying to build my audience here, and I really hope that you really enjoy my content. But anyways, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.